Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. So before I get the video started, just a quick apology for the audio. The mic's plugged in, but I'm not sure if it's working. So if I tap it, if you can't hear it, then it's not working. But yeah, just an apology. We'll get that sorted by the next video. But yeah, let's just get into this video. So we're going to be giving you 5 great growth companies to keep an eye on and potentially buy this month or just whenever. And we're going to tell you why. So when we say growth, we mean companies that could 5x 10x in the next 2 to 5 years, even 10 years. Obviously we're long-term investors, so when we invest in a company, we invest in growth companies that we see getting bigger in the next year, not in the next week, not next month, not next couple months, but years to come. So yeah, stay tuned to the video to find out what companies we're investing in. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Oh, before that, please give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe down below. We're nearly at 200 subs and the goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So yeah, let's just get into the video. So the first company we've got is NIO. So we did a video, I think our last video was on NIO, but yeah, so we're gonna talk through more like an analysis on NIO. But yeah, you can.
Yeah, so the first company I'm going to be talking about is NIO. It's currently sitting at $28.47, and NIO did have a good week and up price of about 30%. And if you don't know what NIO is a Chinese electrical vehicle company, and some people compare it to the likes of Tesla. So NIO, they're an upcoming company. They haven't established themselves yet like Tesla, but they do have 150,000 vehicle production capacity, which they aim to increase to 300,000 by the end of next year, which is very promising. And I see NIO potentially 5x, 10x in the years to come, because they do have the backing of the Chinese government. The people that do use NIO cars now are very, very satisfied with the service they're getting. And we will discuss this kind of service, the customer service, in a later video. So if you do want to see a NIO routine video, just leave that in the comment section or give us a thumbs up. But yeah, I do see NIO 5x, 10x in the next 5 years. I would say 2025, we could see big growth for NIO. Yeah, and NIO, they're creating more factories, and they have got the technology, and they do have NIO Day coming up sometime in January, early January. So they're going to be revealing a new model as well, which can spike the price up. And I feel like this model will just show the capacity NIO have in producing batteries and the fast charging capacity as well. So yeah, that's one to look out for. And on to the next stock. Yeah, so the next stock is, well, my personal favorite, and we talked about in the last stock to buy in October video. So that's Workhorse. So Workhorse now, if we look at the chart, is sitting at $22.82. This is after spiking to the 30s just last week and took a massive dip after Loft Capital lowered its price target for Workhorse to $27. But yeah, so Workhorse has been quite volatile over the past few months. It just kind of goes up and down, but I see a very good long-term growth for Workhorse. So obviously we know they've got the, well, they haven't got it yet, but it's to be announced, the USPS deal, which is the United States Postal Service deal, which Workhorse are competing for with other companies. And out of all the companies, Workhorse is the most likely company to get it, or to get a majority of the USPS deal, purely because Workhorse is basically one of the only companies that has a fully electric vehicle competing for the USPS deal. And the other company that has the fully electric vehicle is a Chinese company, and I feel like the US are kind of trying to stay away from the Chinese market sort of thing, so hence why they were leaning more towards Workhorse. But yeah, who gets the deal will be announced by the end of the year.
not September 30th and not October the 13th. So Workhorse is a very good company to invest in now, and I think this cost base of $22.82 is a very good buying price. And when the USPS deal is announced, we could be looking at a share price of over $30, and Workhorse is already touched the $30 mark, and that's just purely because not even to do with company, but more so because of news other outlets. So imagine if the USPS came out and says Workhorse got 100% of the contract, or even 50%, Workhorse is gonna jump up. But apart from that, Workhorse itself is gonna be, I say, it's a very good long-term company. So once they got that deal from USPS and they've got more money put into the company, this will allow Workhorse to expand and grow. And as you know, they've already started hiring more people, so they raised $200 million to hire 200 more employees. So Workhorse is already working on expanding and getting bigger. So Workhorse can only get bigger. So if you're looking for a great growth company, Workhorse it could easily double 5x in the next 2 to 3 years. Like, EVs are the thing of the future, so Workhorse is a very good long-term play company. But yeah, so that's it for Workhorse. And the next company, I believe, is everyone's favorite company.
Yeah, Tesla. Ain't got to say too much about Tesla, but it's currently sitting at 439.74. A minor pullback this week from the highs of 450, 460, I think. And Workhorse, not Workhorse, Tesla currently has a market cap of 410.4 billion, and I could see this touching the 1 trillion in the next coming years, 1 year, 2 years. Time will tell. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of the next companies to hit the 1 trillion market cap. And I just think, you know, Tesla's not just a car company. They're trying to diversify into other areas as well, which I feel like will make them more profitable along the way. And regarding their cars as well, Elon Musk does want to, he's in production of a new battery. I think he's trying to open factories in Europe now. I think it was Germany, if I remember the top of my head.
Expand.
Yeah. So he does want to produce cheaper batteries, batteries that last longer as well. So I feel like when they do get this ball rolling, which I think will be in the next 36 months, he said there'll be full production. This could be very big for Tesla going forward, and I could see the stock doubling in the near future and tripling or 5x in the far future. So yeah, I feel like this is one to go for. And I know it has been recently volatile. It touched highs of 500, lows of 330 after that, but don't let that put you off, because overall the yearly trend is still upwards. So that's what you have to remember. It's still an upward trend. So yeah, Workhorse.
Tesla's just gonna keep getting bigger. So the way you need to look at it is, in the next 5 years, Tesla is at share cost of 439. In the next 5 years, do you think it'll be the same or any lower than that? And the answer is no. Tesla's gonna keep getting bigger. So Tesla is a good, very good growth company to put your money into. But yeah, let's just get into the next stock, which is another EV company, an EV fucking company, which is HYLIION, ticket symbol HYLN. Yeah. So HYLIION is just, okay, what's HYLIION? So HYLIION delivers hybrid and electric technology to the commercial fleets. So HYLIION is dedicated to delivering electrification to the trucking business in the hopes of reducing the greenhouse gas emissions. So not only is HYLIION a great company, but it's basically, I mean, all the EV companies are helping the thingy environment. But yeah, so HYLIION, so if you look at HYLIION the past 3 months, so yeah, it's been quite volatile, because obviously it was called was it Tortoise? Yeah, Tortoise acquisition, but after the merger the name got changed. So leading up to the merger, HYLIION went as high as $55. Then since then it's just kind of down, back up, went back to 50. Then now HYLIION is sitting at $27, and I'm on negative minus 20% on HYLIION, but I've been adding to my shares and lowering my cost base. So I bought shares on Friday before market closed at 27, and I bought shares on Thursday, so I just been adding to it. So I went from like minus 26% to now minus 20%. I've just been adding to it because I see the long-term growth of HYLIION. Unlike, I feel like one of the reasons that the stock is not doing as well is because they've not got a good social presence. So there's not much news prompting the stock, but the CEO actually had a recent interview with J Mac Investing, I think the YouTube channel as well. Yeah, and he just talks about a lot, and he doesn't give away a lot, but he just kind of told us that there's a lot of news to come, a lot of new products to come, but they're basically not trying to make the same mistake that Nicola made, kind of promise this and that, and be overly social only to disappoint. Because with HYLIION, I like the company because it's a very, the CEO is a very honest man. So if he says something, it's going to happen. And he, even though he's not that much socially present, when products start coming in, you can expect him to be there to announce it and just kind of just live up to what he says basically. So HYLIION is a very good growth company that I can see doubling in the next few years or so. So this cost base of $27, I see it as a sell. So I'm gonna keep buying and adding to it week by week. And I believe eventually it will take off. But the question is when. But yeah, HYLIION's a great growth company to look into and invest, especially at this cost base. Bear in mind, my cost base is at $34 and now it's at 27. So this is basically a bargain. Like, it's too late for me to be at 27 because I still need to keep buying to lower it. But if you don't know invest in HYLIION, then this is definitely a very good cost base. So that's all there is for HYLIION, and the fifth and final stock will be
Lordstown Motors. So ticker symbol DPHC, currently sitting at $22.95, is also taking a hit as Workhorse owns 10% of Lordstown Motors. So the price action of Workhorse affects the price action of Lordstown Motors. However, as you may know, the USPS still got delayed, which affected the stock price massively. But it's still going to go through by the end of the year. And as it does go through, Lordstown Motors production will be used to create these USPS trucks for Workhorse as well. But saying that, Lordstown Motors is still a strong company and it has been delayed due to the stimulus deal, and will also be affected by the election. But I feel like this is a good price to get into, and if you are able to hold on to Lordstown Motors, or so I know some of you may have losses right now, but if you're able to hold on to your losses, this is due to recover after the USPS deal is announced. So I feel like it's another good buy. As I said, it's strongly linked to Workhorse. So if Workhorse does well, Lordstown Motors does well. So it's a no-brainer there. So just try to lower your cost right now. $22.95 is a good price. 22 will be an even better price. I could see it could possibly touch the 21s, 20s. So just wait for a dip and add to your positions there.
Okay, so that's 5 great growth companies, and I think they're all basically EV companies for you to potentially invest in and look into. So let us know down below in the comment what you thought of the 5 companies that we recommended, and please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. And yeah, thank you for tuning into this video, and we'll get the audio sorted by the next video. Just a quick disclaimer, so we're not financial advisors, we're just 2 young people getting into the investment space, want to help other people looking to get into the investment space. So we just hope you can kind of learn from us, but don't buy a stock because we've bought the stock. But yeah, we just hope we can help you navigate your way in the stock market. But yeah, just a quick disclaimer.